Hello everybody, welcome back to Language, Litigation, and Integration Part 122, Casual Conversations 50. So you know what it is. We have some talking points and current events, maybe some stories, probably do some personal shout outs this episode. And we're going to have a big theme for this episode. It's going to be called Put Your Dick Away? So our first talking point is we have Elon Musk's. Oh, we're going to buy Twitter. It's going to be $54 billion. Oh no, my overage leveraged shares are now down to $6.50 a share. Uh-oh, can I afford it? Who knows? So again, that's why we pay ourselves and we don't take bank loans against appreciation of our stock value because it goes away. And you could be Elon Musk, go broke. But Elon Musk, we're going to buy Twitter, we're not going to buy Twitter. Well, let's get on a plane first and let's just pull our meat out. Let's just flop that bad boy out there and just sit it up there and just see who wants to play with it. Elon Musk pays $250,000 after pulling his dick out on a fucking plane. He's making jokes about it, which is again most pathetic shit fucking ever. I don't get you people. You fucking beta male fucks. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to approach a woman. What am I gonna do? Talk to her? Smile at her? Wave at her? No, I'm just so important in life. I'm just gonna pull my dick out. You know what to do. Service me. You know what it is. So what are we going to do? It's like, you might want to be a flight attendant one day and then there's a wiener and then you call the cops and, for a domestic abuse dispute and he comes over, he just starts jerking off. So you're like, whoa. And then you're like, wow, I should probably report that. So you call up Chris Cuomo at CNN and then he just starts sexually abusing you. He might pull his dick out too. It's like, well, shit. Let's call some big billionaires. Oh, Jeffrey Epstein, let's get him on the line. Oh, fuck. Let's try Harvey Weinstein. Oh, shit. Uh-oh, let's go to OSU and go to school, go at the marching band. Uh-oh, damn. I'm going to try to go to St. Francis de Sales High School and Zach RuPaul's going to be the music director. Oh, shit. People just keep pulling their dicks out. Like, can you fucks put your dicks away for 5 minutes? Maybe? Potentially? Bullshit. But Elon Musk is tweeting about how to lose a D-erection fast. Elon, conversation's the best foreplay. When I watched you on Lex Friedman podcast, I honestly thought the video froze 17 different times. Oh, I'm not an actual beta male pathetic fuck. You pull your dick out seems pretty primitive to me. But I'm so important. I'm so interested in first principles. I'm Elon. We're gonna build rockets and be interplanetary. Who wants to touch my wiener? That meme when it's after you shave your junk and it's just that gray trunk dude. That's kind of like a mix between Kermit the Frog and that gray slumpy dude is kind of how Bill Gates looks anyway. But you got Elon Musk losing a boner about the Bill Gates being fat as fuck. Elon's pretty kind of fucking fat. Super fucking weird. And I think, Bill Gates also had a sexual abuse allegation at Microsoft as well. I think that's why he got divorced. So again, these are just great role models for our society, these guys. Just great fucking people. And if you call the cops, they'll just start jerking off too. So you really never know in this world. But I put in a request. Elon Musk is having I fucked up the email though. I typed it. Elon Musk tweeted something about having just a legal team strictly for law or for lawsuits. Yeah, trust me, pay me my money and I'm gonna have a department like that too. But again, every single person I've referenced in this legal series about documenting torture is 100% being fucking sued to the fullest extent of the law. No conversations, no leniency, no I don't need your money, fuck you, go to prison, lose all your money, go to zero. But Elon Musk has a application for a Twitter legal team. And it said, just give us three to five bullet points about what makes you exceptionally good and links to cases you've tried. Again, I literally don't have access to court. I'm so good at fucking logical proofing. So mine was 1, modified world constitutions with logical proof. 2, multiple times. 3, don't expose myself to flight attendants. Skull, cross emoji, crying, bawling my eyes out, whoa! And then the skull emoji. Because I slumped him. But so I applied to the Tesla legal team. Because I have modified world constitutions with logical proof, whether people want to accept the results or not. And I don't pull my wiener out when this flight attendant's getting on the plane. So I think that makes me exceptionally good for the quality of standard over at Tesla. So we'll see if I get a response. Probably won't. But that was the first talking point, is put your dicks away. Next one, the thieves at the Billboard Music Awards. The Billboard Music Awards was recently. Again, yesterday I released a 16-minute extended piano composition. A week before that, maybe I released a single. A week before that, I released an extended guitar composition. I don't know, it's end of May. I've probably released another 2-3 albums worth of music. So again, just shout out to honestly, every single famous musician. You guys are fucking garbage. You're genuinely fucking thieves. Genuinely terrible fucking people. And again, I would like a career. I can't pay $1 million to have my constitutional rights enforced. I can't have a career in a multitude of different ways. All the rich celebrities, again, if you can get away from all the people pulling their dicks out, they can go to the Billboard Music Awards, get nice homes, they get income. Most importantly, they fit into the species. They feel like their work is recognized. They feel like they have dignity. They feel like they've contributed something. Because believe it or not, on a personal level, I just feel like a wannabe YouTuber, and I don't even give a shit. I'm a scapegoat. I'm really a scapegoat. The entire species has kicked me out. So it's how much work can I put out into this world until somebody recognizes something I do when everyone just steals it anyway. So it's like, when those tables fucking turn, it is fucking on. And if someone whacks me, it is more than on. So, live or dead, shit doesn't matter. Does not matter fucking at all. And thieves at the Billboard Music Award, you guys can't sing, you can't write music, you can't play. Again, I've been doing music for a whopping... Again, I bought my guitar when I was 21. Didn't start playing until I got back from Colorado. So that would have been probably 6 going on 7 years of like actual playing. And I've pretty much probably more productive than most of you, if not all of you. So, and yeah, I don't need production. I don't need microphones. I don't need editing. Let's sing. Let's play guitar. Let's play piano and sing. Let's see who's a better musician empirically. There's a crowd of people who has a bigger visceral reaction. Brad's not allowed to participate. And again, I've applied to the America's Got Talent, The Voice, just any singing show. I can't remember the other one. The Voice, American Idol, America's Got Talent. No responses. Again, Simon Cowell, we don't bully on this show. Well, unless the law enforcement who is going to be tried for treason and convicted guilty yesterday, like 5 different ways of treason. Yeah, we don't bully people on America's Got Talent. Well, you do, Simon. So again, great example for your kids. But Drake has the most. Yeah, Drake, you can't fucking sing. Fuck Drake. Ben Shapiro thinks the way to stop mass shootings is more resources for police. How is that preventative? Right? Like literally action. It's not a political statement. Someone walks up to somebody and shoots them. If the police have more guns, how is that going to stop the motivation of that human being? It's not. Police are retaliatory. Right? If they're not active police presence, people are going to commit crimes and it's going to be the response times. Should police be adequately prepared with equipment and stuff? Absolutely. But more resources, more material goods is not going to stop the intention of committing crime. It's not going to do that. What's going to do that, everybody? Education. That's the only solution to that fucking problem. But here in the human species, can we accept scientific proof? Can we enforce our own laws? Do we feel responsibility for our own behavior? No, we do not. So, police having more riot gear, and more shields, and more bulletproof vests, and more ARs, and more Glocks, how is that going to stop the motivation of a criminal going to commit a crime? And if it's a gangbanger sliding, they don't give a shit about the fucking cops. They don't care. And so, yes, police needs to be adequately prepared, resources and behavior. More so even than behavior and equipment. But it's not going to stop the motivation to initiate a crime. It just isn't. So again, like the tops guy, yeah, like that level of ideology and dimwittedness and just selfishness and just pure fucking trash is not going to be like, oh yeah, the cops have one more gun, I'm not going to go mow down people at the grocery store. So Ben Shapiro again continues to demonstrate fourth-rate thinking with a little bit of fame. And now it's all back to the recent episodes have been the, definitive conclusions about economic outcomes, which again can barely get talking points out of Ben Shapiro besides to make fun of him and mock him for political conversation. then he starts talking economy. It's blow my head off. Can't even watch the episodes. So no, Ben. The way to stop mass shootings and all crime is still education and community. Russian soldiers. Well, speaking of the top shooting, a 911 dispatcher hung up on the top's employee for whispering during an active shooting. Call the cops for a domestic dispute. They come over. They might start jerking off. There's little gunmen mowing people down the fucking aisles. And you're crouched down like, holy fucking shit, I might die in 5 seconds. Should I be like, hey, Bill, mass shooter on aisle 5. Yeah, just put that over the PA system. Hello, mass shooter on aisle 5. You left your headlights on. Please go out to your car and turn that off. But the employee calls the 911 dispatcher and she yells at her and is like, you don't have to be quiet. And she's like, yeah, I'm about to die. I probably should be quiet. And then hangs up on her. How many times have I called the FBI to hang up on me? Yeah, how many times have I gone down to the FBI building to try to report crime? But again, and for people not in the United States, you can't literally go into a police office building, like into any capacity because of COVID. So there is no way to literally actually report crime. If you give them a phone call, they have big departments, press this to go to this, to go to this, to go to this, which I've done, and they also hang up on you and mock you. Again, law enforcement, get fucked. The FBI, CIA, world law enforcement, you guys are going to need 50% new departments for real stock. Senior departments need to be tried for treason, and capital punishment is the fucking crime. And 3/4 of all fucking everybody else involved in law enforcement, academics, business people at real executive levels are going to fucking jail for 20 fucking years. Martin Shkreli just got let out of prison early on a 7-year bid for securities fraud. You guys committed treason and you stole my entire life's research. There's no fucking forgiveness for that. And so, but again, our law enforcement in the United States of America is the most biggest fucking disgrace. Again, most of them are like wannabe Republicans. They're just the most trashy, underdeveloped people ever. They failed at their fucking lives and they want to provide for their fucking fat families. So what do? Is they pick up a gun and say, I'm a great person. And then they don't do their jobs because they don't have values. They go to a training camp for 3 to 6 months and they can shoot you. And it's the same fat, worthless, insecure, privileged, worthless American that was them, that individual before they became a cop. So can't go anywhere without someone pulling out their dick, and you can't report the crime because they'll probably rape you and kick you too. I mean, honestly, who knows? And so again, just dumbfounding. But as always, law enforcement is absolutely fucking worthless. As a law person, as a judge, you guys are underdeveloped and you don't do your fucking jobs. But Russian soldiers facing war crimes. I think there was the first guy was like, there was a clip of 2 dudes shooting 2 Ukrainians walking away. And then there was another headline about, I think, like the first actual trial. And if the guy gets convicted, he'll spend life in jail. Absolutely, if not torture them and maim them. It is what it is. But get the clip of the two like barracks dudes like mowing down the other guys, widely circulated clip, again, just atrocity. But again, forces let shit hit the fan and then say, now we're going to get life in prison. Again, we'd have a much better chance of, again, that soldier not enlisting. That pathetic fuck that's going to say, hey, Sergey and Anton, let's go mow down Volodymyr and Volodymyr 2. Because again, they still don't change up their names too much. And so maybe that guy, if he had one friend or had more motivation, is like, doesn't join the army. Or just decides not to shoot that guy. Or not to invade at all. And that all comes from sentiment and from education. Education limits violence. Human beings don't care. But obviously atrocities. The China Eastern plane crash was intentional, or suspected to be intentional, at least by the United States research or analysis. So yeah, again, you can't go anywhere without someone sexually assaulting you, just pulling their wiener around and being like, what's up? Can't get grocery store gauntlet, you can't go anywhere without being shot pretty much here in America. But if you get on a plane, now I'm just gonna leave America, get on a fucking plane and leave this shithole. Let's get on some Eastern China Airlines and just head on out. She shao, down, hoi, ni hao. So he just decided, well, I've had enough of this, so instead of just, feeding the alligators myself, I'm I'm going to take a bunch of, I don't know, I think it was a commercial flight, a bunch of innocent people with me. Just, Houston, we're going straight down. Boom. Nice. So, wow, that was another impressive feat of humanity. Dr. Oz slams marijuana legalization and says it will make people not want to work. We are stuck in 1984 for real. Like, Dr. Oz, you have a lawsuit for me coming immediately for theft of intellectual property and spreading fraudulent information. For real. It is proven on the internet, empirically. It's not me proving this thing. People taking cannabis at high doses, and it limits the fucking tumor cells. The ligands that are expressed on cancer cells are demonstrably limited by cannabinoids. Factuals. Big factuals. Fat multiple factuals. Heard Dan Nathan on CNBC say fat multiples. Shout out Dan Nathan. That's the type of verbiage we need. We need some fat multiples up in the portfolio. But Dr. Oz, I don't even know if he's an actual doctor. He needs to lose his medical, because he's public and everything, he needs to lose his ability to practice law at all. He needs to lose his ability to call himself a doctor to any capacity whatsoever. You're being sued personally for damages of fraud and theft of intellectual property. So no, it will not make people lazy. It will help them with their health. And it is biologically mandated and proven, empirically, visibly, demonstrably true. So Dr. Oz, another just carny. And again, the medical community is the most piles of shit ever. And I told you about my old friend Tim Dooney, who's going to be a great fucking doctor. Not. I told you about my old friend Ross Warner, who's going to be a great fucking doctor. Not. And it's just the most pathetic bottom barrel of fucking intellectuals that think they can think, they get a little bit of money, and they have a white coat, and then they have authority over you. And then they're going to teach you. My old friend Ross is going to, you're triggered. No, bro. No. I have people in my family that need to take proper health advice. And a collective 7.8 billion people that don't know how to fucking behave. Herodotus, the history book, the first history book, paraphrased. The most uncomfortable a man can be is to know exactly what to do and not to be able to do anything. Healthcare for my family, for real, and I can't do anything. And then Dr. Oz is going to slam marijuana legalization. Dr. Oz, you're going to go to fucking prison, bitch. $1 million cash for a public conversation, you're going to lose your fucking show. I'm going to see you at a fucking zero. I hope you overdose and go get lost. Go disappear. Where did he go? I don't know. Shit. Again, not a threat in any way, but this is hurting people. This is fucking hurting people. This is killing people. And so I want people to behave. And if they don't behave, I want the law to be enforced. And once we get to that law enforcement part, that is not when Brad's calling for threats. It's just like, I'm just pointing out how fucking pathetic everybody is. Because it's true. It's true. In 50 to 100 years, people are actually look back and say, wow, they just neglected to progress for like 60, 70 years because of sentiment. Because of underdeveloped people, yeah. And I've been saying this shit for 20 fucking years. A couple thoughts on Lex Putin, his historian interview. I just watched briefly. I didn't know the numbers of the historian. They just talk, some historian about Vladimir Putin, about, like seeming like a straightforward guy, not having any interview questions censored before or after. And then, I didn't watch the conversation enough to have a real in-depth analysis of it. But it was just like, I think Lex asked him, do you think Putin poisons people? It's not like Putin. It's not like he's going to go Novichok somebody. It's the sentiment of Russia. Once again, it's the sentiment of a fucking group. And it's not like the statesman of the former fucking USSR is not going to be trained in understanding, again, of just like, if you don't know something, you can't lie about it. So it's like, again, like when you watch the mob guys and Sammy the Bull says he knows he was being asked to kill. It's like in a group dynamic of a fucking government. It's like he'll probably be aware of what's going on, but obviously have deniability for shit like that. And so do I think the USSR poisons people? Fuck yes. The CIA, let's look closer to home. The CIA, let's give a long, in-depth discussion about that heart attack gun. We can all just look in the mirrors. So it's not just Russia. Rewind the clock, and I bet you damn near every fucking country on this planet was poisoning people. So, again, we got here in the United States, we'll just inject you with syphilis if you're a black man, and we don't really care, and we just want to do some unethical science. So, everybody just look in the fucking mirrors. A couple more talking points. So I saw on a Rick Beato, I believe intuitively that's how I go to say your name. They talk about, he did a music interview just with another guy, name don't have written down, but a recent episode. But they talk about the length of songs. So forget a song. What's the natural length of a piece of research, of a thought? Right? They have natural lengths. Some paraphrase, some quote somewhere. But right, it has natural lengths. Whatever you're trying to accomplish when it's done, don't be redundant. Don't keep going on. Don't overemphasize the points. Don't underdevelop the argument. Stuff like that. But works of art or science or anything typically have natural ends. Unless it's the universe, no closed systems, localities, galaxies or localities. But do I have any intuition? Like I write 3-minute songs and I clearly write extended songs as well. Like my extended songs are really, I do practice, I'll get some melody and I'll just improvise over scales and just build off other pieces I have, stuff like that. And really I'm a YouTuber, like I'm just putting out content. So it's not like I don't feel like a musician. It's not like I can take two. If I literally yesterday, my piano piece yesterday, I sit down to just, sitting outside, what am I going to do today? Let's just practice some music. I haven't been playing that much piano, let's bust that out. So I start practicing, then after about 10 minutes, it's like, okay, I have enough for a piece, let's just go. Then I start recording. And so it's like my whole thought from, what am I going to do today? Music, on the internet, done, edited it, and I edit it and render it and convert it on my thing, my laptop, 2 hours. Maybe an hour and a half. And 70% of that time is editing and like converting the video. Just sitting there waiting for it to load. So I definitely do both of the song types, write my own songs, do covers, do just instrumentals. But I really think the 3-minute song or the 3 to 5 minute song is actually paired to like the building up of an orgasm. Like actually literally. Again, super virgin. I'm not convinced boobs are real. I commented that on Ben Shapiro's YouTube channel. He said straight men are attracted to the female form like boobs. Again, I've seen boobs on the internet, and way in my past life I might have seen some boobs, but in the past 10 years, I think they went extinct. Very confident boobs are just a mythical creature, kind of like the Loch Ness Monster. It might be real, but so assuming boobs are real and females are real, then they have sex with men, and it's something that occurs. The actual build-up, again, not like foreplay, but like actually going at it to come. I think that's about 3 to 5 minutes. So I think, and then like right when you're writing a song, you're building, right? You're building a climax. You're building a crescendo. So I really think the natural tendency of 3 to 5 minute songs is paired to the natural tendency of timing of orgasms. Very, very confident that's actually going on. But I like extended compositions and I like 3-minute songs as well. And he talks about, again, like going for like about 10 minutes, the person he's interviewing says about 10 minutes you get like a trance-like mode, and any like cultural tradition or ritual, it's just that kind of happens around the 10-minute mark. And then just rhythm, get in your flow state. But a couple other talking points. The UFO public hearings and another LinkedIn post removed. So, just reading on BBC News, bigblacknewsstation.com, something like that. But a few answers at rare U.S. congressional hearings. The first UFO hearing in 50 years. It said the top 2 military officials tasked with probing the sightings said that most can ultimately be identified. But they said a number of events have defied all attempts at explanation. Nope, it's aliens. The sites recorded by the military include 11 near misses with U.S. aircraft. Trying to get some of the quotes. It says, top Pentagon intelligence official Ronald Moultrie said that through rigorous analysis, most, but not all, UAPs can be identified. Absolutely fucking false. Categorical lie. Any object we encounter can likely be isolated, characterized, and identified, and, if necessary, mitigated. What an arrogant cunt. No, they can be identified. Yeah, they're alien spacecraft. There's aliens, again, research-based. There's several types of fucking aliens, as we've documented. I put up, I didn't discover the technological communication method. Like that whoever the painter dude was blowing you guys up is 100% his discovery. But the explanation and the understanding of how this all integrates into biology and human understanding of life, me. Literally this guy. Theft of my fucking life's research. And so, Mr. Moultrie, you are being sued for theft of intellectual property, emotional damages, treason, and lying. Because again, this shit's been going on for the entirety of human history. So if Mr. Moultrie doesn't know what's going on, I'm sure that the top Pentagon officials changes every 2 to 4 years because when they're not putting their dicks away, they're going for another career. So, but they're not even saying the same consistent shit. Some articles says most can't be identified. They went from 114 back in whenever to 400 and some, and now they said most of those can be identified. But they said in the last one only 4 of them could be identified. Yeah, this is off the top of my fucking head. I'm just reading this random article and that's not even referenced in here. A small number of incidents, no, they said last time, they said most. They are just going back and forth, they are flip-flopping, they are covering their asses. Where are the more of the, there are a small handful of events in which there are flight characteristics or signature management that we can't explain with the data we have available, said Scott Bray, the Deputy Director of Naval Intelligence. Again, they had 2 parts, a public hearing and a classified hearing. And then the naval part, the underwater part, immediately went to classification. Which again, human beings continue to write your shame into the fucking laws of human history, you disgusting fucking animals. Your fucking ancestors will piss on your graves for being scared, arrogant, entitled, and lying, and treasonous, murderous cowards. Because it's all fucking true. I'm just getting through the article. Shit makes me so fucking mad because aliens is not even the biggest discovery in human history. Proving the foundations of science, also my complete entire discovery, is. But I don't get to even have a family. Why these people lie. Mr. Bray also sought to dispel the notion that USPs might be extraterrestrial aliens, noting that no organic or inorganic material or unexplained wreckage has ever been recovered. Lies. Fucking lies. Provable fucking lies. And no attempts have been made at communicating with the objects. We have detected no eliminations within the UAP task force, what would suggest anything non-terrestrial in the origins. So what are they? And again, they're lying to me. Like, I have people, again, at Grafton fucking Park, recounting the same story. I'm standing on my porch, not making any sound, just standing there drinking beers, looking out at the universe. A guy comes up to me, Prashant, up on my desk, or literally on my porch, and he goes, unprovoked, just starts talking to me. I wish I would have known. What, Prashant? Known what? And then I say, oh, what about all those UFO sightings up in the sky or around missile silos? And he goes, unprovoked, without me saying anything, and there's a lot in the ocean too. So what's in the ocean, guys? Continue to not legalize cannabis, kill your own kids, less monkeys I have to behave, but don't steal my fucking property and don't fucking lie about it. And so again, you want my evidence, it's like me saying you don't fuck your wife because you don't put a video up about it. I've put up 466 videos and the human beings won't respect my life. Die off. Like actually, the next generation will see what I've done and fuck you people. You're out. You're just fucking out. But it's not about finding alien spacecraft, blah, 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 it's just direct liars. And yeah, I'm suing you. You guys are going to fucking go to jail for 25 fucking years. I hope you die in jail. I hope you fucking get in a car accident. Shit makes me so fucking mad. It's a bold-faced lie, because these people have confirmed it to me in person. In person, like 30 fucking different fucking people. And again, I don't think the people walking around are fucking aliens. I think they're people that are in the know dropping hints, and they're lying to the general public. But they can't lie to me because I fucking prove this shit. When I go buy a house and I buy vibrating plates are $2,000. I'll go buy one and show you a live Skype with fucking aliens today. A year ago. Put up the methodology a fucking year ago. And but again, it's like the heads of the Pentagon could change. These people could genuinely be, again, not lying, but not knowing the fucking truth. Or they're just lying at this point. They're just fucking lying. Again, Eric Weinstein directly asked me, what does India do next? They mock human beings and hope this place goes to fucking zero. But again, the minute I am published, I'm done with this shit and you guys die in fucking filth, because this has been going on for the entirety of life. Where's that? How long is that? Timing is not everything. There was land before time. And so, human beings are fucking disgusting. Focus on, again, trying to pay your bills, not pull your dicks out, and actually raise your kids to be decent, functioning people of this fucking society. But again, the things that really jumped out at me, because again, I read a different article, but this one's straight up fucking lies. Again, every bit of the absence of data is the proof that it's an advanced technological society. And again, where are they fucking? Which ones? Which fucking ones? Be more specific. The ones that look exactly anatomically like us, or the Greys? Which ones, guys? Or the lizard people? that breathe through their stomachs. He has 2 anatomies. He had probably about 5 different spaceship models. I think he found some of that at an architectural dig. And you probably you do have a disc. I know about the fucking disc. You can play it like a record. It's a music disc, right? A vinyl record. Imagine finding a rock and be like, what's this thing? It's got funny shapes on it. And you put it on a record player and it's music. Clearly not from here. So if you guys want to keep going with the fucking lies, again, I don't believe a one word out of the United States government officials to any fucking capacity at all when they give me a detailed analytical response to how the fuck did Building 7 and 9/11 go down. And NXT was found at the base of those things, and they fell at 0 air resistance in the actual fucking reports. Yeah, there's no evidence of UFOs, and there's no evidence of fucking people blowing up the buildings of 9/11. You guys are cowards, savages, murderers, treasonous, thieves, trash. That is what you are, and that is what your species will remember you as. Animals. But the other thing was, they talk about the there's not much, there's just straight up lies. But there's not much, they talk about it being, we want to find out as much as you do. You guys are the most worthless generation ever. Ever. If you are 40 to 70, you are fucking worthless. You're liars. But they talk about, we want to find everything out there, and if it's not identified, it's a national security threat. But then we rewind back to 50 years ago when these people, 15? And that hearing, they concluded they weren't national security risks. Also evidence that it's alien life. And it's proven. It's proven at this point. This isn't an open question for dissent. This is human beings lying about what is proven because they're fucking disgusting. We weren't sure. Again, another story. Standing on my fucking porch, talking at a audibility level. If I walk past you on the street, you just think I'm talking under my breath, or you wouldn't even hear what the fuck I'm saying. And then people walk, and I'm on a 3rd-story apartment building, and in my last apartment building, people would literally just come up to me and say this shit to me. And all of my neighbors were watching. We went all over those stories. And they will respond in a way that I'm talking to myself, that's like we're having an actual conversation. Clearly, again, I already know that. They told me that. For fuck's sake, I know that for 1.5 years now. I knew it since Philly. Again, I sent you guys the math subject. I'm the one disclosing information. You guys can classify all the shit you want. You're just a bunch of fucking no-name liars. You can't even raise your kids and fucking teach them to take cannabis. Let them die off. Good riddance. Fuck human beings. But I'm standing up here on there, and I'm like talking to myself, and again, broadcasting my fucking signals to the universe, and I say, I knew about the alien shit a long time before I could put one fucking science video on the internet. Because again, I do science faster than I breathe. And when you prove something to somebody, Eric Broughton at OSU, and they just stare off into space, expecting people to do the same thing, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, is insanity. Albert Einstein trying to prove, here's a proof that proves Einstein wrong. Oh, all the fanboys that can't put their dicks away, no way. He solves Einstein, he's going to be famous and popular, and I'm trying to win a Nobel Prize like Brian Keating. So yeah, you can't, just put your dicks away. That's what you guys do. It's your role in this fucking species. But the chick goes, she goes, word for word, thank you for clarifying that for us. We weren't sure. And again, law enforcement is a bunch of fucking trigger-happy junkies that couldn't pay their fucking bills. They're not scientists, they're just animals. They're just animals with fucking guns and a couple badges. Fucking liars. Lying motherfuckers. Again, keep doing it, man. Aliens have been here and visiting from everywhere. Again, alien or extraterrestrial. Extraterrestrial to me means the surface. Surfacing or landing. Up or down, left or right. Localities. Chiralities are locals. Directions. Chirality directs. Experientiality is viscerality. And I'm still listing theorems faster than I breathe. That's still real. And you're stealing my research and lying about it. But the LinkedIn post removed. Let's see if I can pull it up real fast. Blah, blah, blah. Should have had it pulled up like a good little boy. But here it is. I just have basically just what I told you. I have no data on aliens. FBI tagged at the beginning. And again, you can't report crime in the United States. No data on aliens, ? LOL. Treason is capital punishment. Keep facilitating war, you cowards. Again, the Russian-Ukraine war, that thing. And again, all of Central South America, and all through the Middle East, all those places too. The American government was at least willfully complicit in murdering 3,000 of its own citizens. Facts. Eric Weinstein, people that know what's going on. And I quote, "No, that wasn't really what happened." These are all word-for-word quotes, and I don't have them written down. "I believe one word out of your mouths when you publish pictures of the two anatomies you have." Again, whoever's walking Sasha, nice black lady out here, she says there was at least two. And again, me talking to a third-story apartment building with no ability for you people to hear what I'm saying without actively listening, which you told me in person you do, which I know you do, which was, again, I sent you a math subject, like people are gonna, and the instant people think I'm not joking, like they're not gonna fucking watch all the time. Yeah, real secretive. Again, I'm the most logical person ever. So is he gonna be logical and reasonable? He's gonna be pretty intelligent. The fat Bulgarian bitch in my last apartment, when you had that blue sweater on, and the blonde hair kid bought the Snickers 9 months ago, and then you said the next day, "I have a good memory." Yeah, I still have a good memory. Again, what a shocker. I have a good memory. What a fucking surprise. "I'll believe one word out of your mouths when you publish pictures of the two anatomies you have, the two books you have, and the disc you're lying about. I have all three. 4.2 million dead Americans this year because you don't enforce your own laws. Cannabis. Actually. True. Facts. Good riddance." I misspelled it, God riddance, but good riddance. "Never publish my art or science. Actual enforceable facts. However, you steal my research in my life today, that is all you ever get. Y'all animals. Only you can see this post. It's been removed because it's against our professional community policies. Yeah, again, I am literally enduring torture and posting statement of facts of ongoing crime. And that's against your professional community, your terms of services. Again, the United States Constitution is the terms of services of how you get to make money in this fucking country. So you get to violate those laws. But apparently, again, if Elon Musk never put his dick away, he can buy Twitter for more free speech. But actual free speech, again, meaning speaking about my life to anybody. The FBI letting me get into a fucking van and go talk to people about this right now would be more free speech than I have ever had in my life. The ability to interact with another member of this species. So, I had that censored again with $1 million cash offer, which has been up for now a solid fucking 8 months. Jesus Christ. I've been offering $250,000 since fucking 2017. So, wow. So, I was going to do some stories, just some kind of relevant ones, but this has gone on well enough. I think it's been a pretty informative episode. But again, I get such a visual anger when I see this shit about the UFOs, because again, aliens in space have so little to do with what I have done logically. Obviously, it's a play in the fucking game, but it's always been here. It's always been real. The only thing different is the sentiment of the human beings. It's the only fucking difference. And it's ruined my life. It has ruined my ability to start a family. No dates on Tinder. Have not had same time frames. Nothing's changed. Not a single social interaction in 4 going on 5 years. Not a day-to-day life in 10 going on 11 years. No ability to start a family. No ability to start a career. No ability to report crime. They just hang up on you if they're not pulling their dicks out. So I'm not going to do any stories. Some just quick personal shout-outs. Shout out to my old friend Chad Ransom, AJ Trezeling. If you get a couple more certifications, you put that on your LinkedIn, you're going to get way more job opportunities. In Dalton, Nebraska. Again, AJ, I remember when you said, man, you don't know if I'm in Philly or in Columbus, so I don't get invited to, these are the people involved in I told you the Nashville stories about being asked to be invited after my close friends would not invite me. But again, when I post on Snapchat about health advice because people won't respect my professional expertise because of crime, it affects my family's health, yeah, it makes me kind of fucking mad. So just a couple more shout outs to some great quality human beings who don't know how to behave. I'm going to be 29 this year, so 30 next year. So if you guys can learn to behave like by 14-year-olds by the time you're 40, I'll be pretty honestly fucking impressed. So there you have it. Yeah, no stories. This will be at least a 30-minute episode. Stop lying about my research. And again, I will never identify as a fucking musician or as a fucking scientist. I will identify as a drug dealer and a wannabe fucking YouTuber. So there you have it. Thank you for watching Language Litigation Integration Part 122. Casual Conversations 50. Can you people put your dicks away for 5 minutes? Doubt it. Thanks for watching.